LP. This is Lepicdary Man, and for my first LP, I am doing Mega Man 4. I guess I just decided to do Mega Man 4 for the simple reason that, well, I haven't played it in a while, and I don't know, poor George Lucas do 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3. Maybe sometime in the future we'll do 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, maybe not 8. I don't really like 8 that much. A lot of people give crap to Mega Man 7 for being bad. I actually sort of like Mega Man 7. I like bass and, Royal Master's designs aren't even that bad. Mega Man 8, though, on the other hand, has terrible voice acting. Aquaman, for example, I don't even think that's a man. I think that's a woman, like Aqua Woman, Splash Woman, stuff like that. And also, it's got that creepy pedophile clown, man. I mean, have you seen his attack? He literally digs into the ground and brings his hands out underneath you like he's trying to fondle you or something. But, I don't know. Enough bashing on Mega Man 8. We're playing Mega Man 4. We'll get there when we get there. Pretty much this cutscene is just saying what happened in the first 3 Mega Man games. Another thing with Mega Man 4, though, is that the music, I don't know if I would say it's the best, but it has some of the best probably in the franchise. I know a lot of people say Mega Man 2 is definitely the best. It has the best music. I mean, I'm not denying that. Mega Man 2 is awesome. I've always been personally a Mega Man 3 fan more, just for the simple reason that the Robot Masters are just like, I don't know, they're Snake Man and Gemini Man, but in Mega Man 2 it's just like, Heat Man and Bubble Man, and there's no problem with that. It's awesome. It's more sort of like, I don't know, Mega Man 2 reminds you of like the Pokemon, like the weaknesses and all that, but Mega Man 3 is like, wait, what? How does Gemini Man beat Needle Man? Well, pretty much this cutscene was just saying that Dr. Kozak has created 8 new Robot Masters, like all the other games, except for Mega Man 1, unless you're playing Powered Up. And here is more awesome Mega Man music. I don't know if you guys watch Brental Frost, but he sort of does like a top 10 underrated video game music list. And he did sort of a parody of the song. It's really funny. And here are 8 Robot Masters. For every Mega Man game, there's always one Robot Master that is sort of easier to beat than the others with a Mega Buster. In that game, it is Toadman. I think Toadman is one of several animal-based Robot Masters. I know there's Toadman, there's Snake Man, and there's Sheep Man. A lot of people... You just got hit by the first enemy in the game twice, man. What are you doing? Ugh. This is a great start to the first LP. I know a lot of people don't like Sheep Man. I mean, let's be honest, all Mega Man games sort of had their bad Robot Masters. Like, I know a lot of people don't like Toadman, people don't like Sheep Man, I don't like Plant Man. He's a plant... Wow! You died on the first stage that you started. Okay, I'm not gonna cut that out. I'm gonna keep going. Speedrunning tactics. Slide. Also, as it said in like the new, not in the new intro, as it said in like the intro cutscene before the new Mega Buster, you can actually charge it now. You weren't able to do that in the first 3. And, oh, that was an energy sort of like tank. It sort of refilled it, all your health. There's a large one and a small one. But anyways, as I said, there was a new Mega Buster, and that's the ability to charge it, which you didn't have in the first 3 games. It's really helpful in this game. You can kill a lot of enemies in just one hit. For most Mega Man games, it's pretty much just platforming. If you know how to platform and line up your shots with your enemy, you're golden. Like, that's how all the Mega Man games go. They just follow that formula. I know Mega Man X, it just goes like crazy. There's like wall bouncing, wall bouncing. That's Gears of War. Wall jumping, stuff like that. But, I mean, a lot of people think Mega Man is pretty hard. I don't know. I don't think Mega Man is really that hard. I know I just fell down that pit and died. But, I mean, I think I'm pretty decent at Mega Man. I've always grown up with it. I played it all the time. And so, yeah, like, once you play it all the time, then you sort of, like, know everything, like, and all the attack patterns and all that. So, I don't know. I guess time experience and all that stuff. But right there, we just killed our first mini-boss of the level. I don't know, maybe like Gary the Snail or something like that. But then again, wasn't there that one episode of SpongeBob where he was like afraid to get a bath or something like that? But he's surrounded by water here. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just making stuff up. Practically here it's the same exact battle, except for you have this water that's pushing you to the side. And as you can see, there's those 2 waterfalls on the side of the platforms. Don't stand on the edge. That is a bottomless pit in disguise. May not look like it, but it is, and you can fall down and die really easily. Another tip is to stand under the waterfall so the current doesn't push you, but then you sort of sacrifice your jumping. Wow. Okay. Well, anyways, I would say this is probably the hardest part of the level, just platforming's sake. For the simple reason that if you get hit or something like that, you're going to fall right into the spikes. And with all Mega Man games, falling into the spikes is insta-kill. And right here, we enter the gate into our first Robot Master, which, as I said before, was Toadman. Now, funny thing about Toadman is I've actually heard that he was designed to be the final Robot Master that you would fight in the game. But because of this right here, he is so easy. It's just fire like crazy, slide. Fire like crazy, slide, rinse and repeat. Sometimes he can't even hit you. Sort of like the Konami code, like that's used in Contra, except for Toadman, like how the Konami code just gives you 30 extra lives and makes Contra like so easy. I don't know, maybe that's like the Konami Toad. Oh god, that was terrible. I don't think I killed him, I think he just blew up from how badly written that joke was. Fanfare music for the win! And my god, if we could jump that high, the game would be so much easier. But then again, also, maybe timing the jump would be sort of hard, like maybe you'd hit spikes on the ceiling or something. As with all Mega Man games, you get the boss's ability, and you can use it for yourself, and that ability is super effective, sort of. Well, yeah, Pokemon, super effective! It kills the boss in the next order really easily. And so we got Rain Flush there, and that will kill Brightman. I guess I sort of understand why it kills Brightman. Normally it makes sense, like Mega Man 2 Bubble Man beats Heat Man, that makes sense. I guess in this one it's sort of like, I don't know, acid rain corroding the light bulb or something. Sort of the gimmick with this stage is that if you shoot the red light bulb flying things, then they will make the area go dark. But if you hit the green things, like the green walking enemies, then it'll light up the area. I've always hated that jump. Yeah, in this level, for some reason, there's a lot of insta-kill things. Like, there's the spikes, there's a lot of bottomless pits. You'll see some of the bottomless pits I'm gonna hate later. And I'm not gonna lie, I was actually sort of doing like a take before this. Brightman completely owned me. Like, I couldn't even kill him. Like, I even used his weakness against him, he just owned me. That was a small energy refiller. If you go up that ladder, you can get a large health refiller, but I don't need that. I don't know, as I said before, I'd say I'm decent at Mega Man games, but I know, like, there's some things, and like, Mega Man 9 and 10, there's like an achievement, like, beat the game without dying. I think I've done that. But then there's like one, it's like, beat the game without taking a hit. Like, that is insane. If anybody can do that, props to you, because that is just impossible. I don't know how you could possibly do that. Especially with all the stuff that's flying at you. And if you just saw, as I picked up there, I picked up an extra life, which is pretty much Mega Man's head. Whenever you see one of those, just pick it up, you're going to extra life. And the other thing was an E-Tank, and what that does is it refills all of your health back to full anytime you use it. And you can get up to 9 in total, I think, at a time. And right there what I used was a rush adapter called Rush Coil, and it sort of helps you, gives you a boost over jumps. For beating Toadman, I got that Rush Marine. And there's another one that's going to come later. And there's some other adapters that aren't Rush related, but they're pretty helpful. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be using them that much, but... Oh god, slow down! Yeah, I'm playing this on an emulator right now. Now, here's the problem with emulators on Macs, is that in order to play the game using a joypad, you have to get an emulator enhancer, but for some of those you have to pay. And I looked all over the place, and I could not find one where you did not have to pay. And so I was sort of getting a little mad about that. So right now I'm using the keyboard, so bear with me in case I start failing. Although then again, it'll probably be funny to see how angry I get when I start failing and all that. Oh god. Oh god. Don't get hit by that. I'm just gonna wait here. Yeah, also on this jump, make sure you don't hit your head on the ceiling. I was playing through this level one time and I hit my head in the ceiling 3 times in a row on the same exact jump. You think by then you would learn never to hit your head on that again. And here's the doors for the final boss of the level. Yeah, final boss of the game already. Alright, hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. It was only one part. So what we're going to do is we're going to equip the power. And normally what I'll do is if I'm low on health or something like that, then I'll just usually go in and just test out the boss strategy. Like, okay, so this is what I had to do again. But since I pretty much have full health, I'm just going to go in there and hopefully tank it. Oh boy. I think another thing with the Robot Masters is I think they actually do more damage to you if they hit you with, like, their body. Like, yeah, like right there. See, if he would have hit me with his gun, then I would have been gonzos. And I actually sort of got lucky there. If I did not fire that off, I would have died. And, yeah, that's why I had so much trouble with him last time, is because Rain Flush wasn't working for me, and I ran out of it. So I had to try and kill him with my Mega Buster. I actually wasted that E-Tank I got earlier. And I don't like to waste those. I usually like to use those on, like, the final area. And so for beating Brightman, we get Flash Stopper, which is pretty much like the umpteenth billion time you get, like, a stopping power. And, yeah, so I think we'll challenge the next Robot Master in the next episode. So, thanks for watching, and, have a good day, guys.